Infernal Cape, the Coliseum, Quest Cape, maxing. All mighty achievement, but never really seemed to interest me. Every 99 I've ever gotten has only left me with a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Every quest, level, piece of gear, all mere stepping stone. But for what? What is the point of any of this? Money. So here's the game. I'm going for max plat tokens, and I'm going to do this by making 10,000 accounts and then operating them by hand to trade and try to get maximum platinum token. That is 2.147 trillion GP. To put this further into a perspective, that is enough to buy 160,259 bonds and have membership paid for 8,012 years. Or a darker path. A player could sell this on the black market right now for roughly $392,000. But that's not what I'm going to do. If I hit this target, I'm going to stare that temptation in the face and throw the ring into Mordor by giving all of that money back to the community in some sort of drop party or a giveaway. No botting, no breaking TOS, all legit. So let's get after it. This is the road to max plat. What is up, old school RuneScape friends? It's your boy John McGarry. It's back with another episode of Road to Max Plat. Today I got done checking the 674 accounts, 677 accounts, and that was pretty grueling. Trying to rush that, get that done. So today's just going to be a pretty quick episode. We're going to check the prices out and just do the picks really quickly. But before that, I just want to give a shout out to my members, DF, Corsica, Pathos 4, Lucian, Stolas, EK, Nexine, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Chill. Thank you guys so much for becoming members. Appreciate it very much. Please consider becoming a member, and if you can't do that, please just subscribe. That'd be really great. So let's just hop into the episode. It's going to be a one take instead of a bunch of cuts today because I need to get this done quickly. So while I log these guys in, let's check out how much money we made in sales. Now, I don't know. It feels like, based on what I was looking at when I was cycling through all the accounts, it looks like there was a lot of sales that did happen, but I don't know. You know, there's a lot of account. I don't know. You know, my brain is mush right now, so we're just going to check it. Flipping utilities. Sorry, there's a huge list. Count wide. Let's check it out. We got stats. Session 0 GP. Let's check out the month. 324 mil this month so far. That's pretty good in 22 days. Let's pop open the calculator, do some quick math there. So 324 divided by 324 million divided by 22. That's 14 mil a day. That's pretty cool. So then let's check out 1 week. 201 mil. Holy shit. So adding those accounts really pumped it up. So 30 mil, is 30 mil reasonable for what I was doing on the three accounts? Oh, I think I was checking. I did like 60 of them, the mine runers, like 3 times this week. So that could track. I don't know. 201 mil this week. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what items it's saying that I made all that money on. So 164k air runes, 1.8 mil fire runes. I think that's correct. I had a bunch of fire runers. 8 mil mine runes, 187. Yeah, okay. That all tracks. Okay. Yeah, because the PRSers are lively. I think this tracks pretty good. Wow. Definitely happy with that. And even if it's not really accurate or whatever, like 100%, we are tracking here on this calculator, which I feel is a little bit behind as well, but whatever. You know, multiple avenues. We'll find out during the next audit, which I think is coming in the next 2 weeks, where I will add up all of the net worth, and then we'll be able to track what the net worth that they are. So we'll just keep tracking, see what happens, see if it's kind of like correlating. Seems like it works out pretty good. So just kind of peeking at the items here. We were able to sell most of the steel plate bodies. The adamant plate bodies did not move at all. The green G hide bodies are not moving at all. Is that what I was selling for before? I believe so. Water runes, we got 1,200. Steel plate legs, we were able to get 375 with a little bit sales. Steel kite shields, we were able to get 61. Fire runes, we were able to grab 930. 15k air runes. So again, that performed pretty well over the day. And it's not even a whole day. I should keep that into account. This is pretty early compared to yesterday. 19 hours instead of 24 hours. So, oh yeah, right, too. This is also important. So I was able, when I was doing my resets today. This was a bigger reset cycle instead of a login cycle, so I was taking profits off a bunch of them to get the next accounts ready. Like I have those 40 that need to get re-upped, but then I just wanted to get ahead of that and just take a bunch of money, take a bunch of profits off of a lot of them. So I got 204 mil here, ready to load up 204 more accounts. Then we'll just check out what's going on over here. So that's awesome. We were able to get that sale. I'm just going to kind of rinse and repeat, not really talk about this, because I just like, because look at this. Now we have a margin that's like almost, is that 100? So this is almost 100. So now let's just kind of go for it. We're going to try to take that much off the top here. We already got 13. Okay, cool. With 390. Awesome. Room plate legs bought. We finished buying the room plate legs. We got them for 37689. 37396, but that would be 38177. Let's just try 38187. Is that correct? 38187. 38187. See if those sell. The Root of Longswords, okay, performing a little bit better than I thought they would. 140 for the day. We sold the root plate bodies, made that little bit extra margin there. We're gonna get that checked out real quick. So we got 371, 521. So that's a pretty damn good margin, I'd say. I'm going to bring this down another 15 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might be pushing it with this here, but you never know. Rune Fellhelms did buy 70 more. I thought, so these two items, like I said, I figured they'd be kind of slower. Looking at the charts, they were kind of stable. They're looking relatively the same. We sold all the rune chain bodies for the price that we asked for, so that gives us almost a 100 GP margin here. That's pretty sweet. So let's just go right back into them and just take 10 off the top here. These are some good experiments. Like the Rune Scimitar, I'm super confident on. I'm super confident in the Rune Plate Body. Did I really get it for that already? 29 plate bodies already? And if I could get like even like a, 420 units a day per account when I get to that level, it'll be really sweet. So then Rune Warhammers, we were able to finish buying at 24,816. And I think I sold them for an outrageous price before, 25,200. So we're just going to go for that again. 25,200. Did I misclick that? What a fucking ride, dude. Holy crap. So that was 132 margin. Oh, we're just going right back in. We finished buying the Rune two-handed swords. I don't think I sold any of these yet, so we're going to have to kind of guess the price. So we bought them for 37,650, so then we'll just do our little formula here. So 37,650. Plus 377 plus 100. 38,127. And then hope for the best, right? PK, this is like a PK item too, so I feel like maybe this will sell. But pretty sweet. Okay, so next count. So all the Pure Essence is selling. That's just what I'm telling you. You know, we got the power of the Pure Essence coming in. We're just going to go right back into sales. We were able to flip the Rune Swords again, so we're going to get this again. I'm just going to drop the price down to like 20. We're going to get a little bit more ballsy with it. All right, Rune Essence, we were able to buy 50k. Awesome. Thread alert, not really working. Only 3k there. So it looks like it's kind of frozen at 9.9. Iron Arrow still performing really well. Sold the Kite Shield at the price we were asking for. Let's kind of check that out quick. 122, what do we get them for? 31,814. Almost 100 margin there. We were able to sell for that. So we're just going to grab those again, same price. Or not same price, we'll drop it to 7. See what's going on there. Mithril plate legs we're able to buy pretty well. 1205. Hopefully, okay, wow. So we got these at... Wow, okay, cool. So we got it for 34.96. So let's pull up the calculator. 34.96 plus 35 plus what? 100? Whatever. Let's try it. 36.31. I don't know if 100 really really exists for the item that's this short or this small of an item. But we'll give it a shot. We'll try it all once, right? Cool beans, though. A lot of good action. A lot of good action. Okay. So I got a comment. I just want to say one more thing. I want to address one more thing. So I got a comment that said, if you made 10,000 trader accounts and it took you 45 seconds to check them all, then it'll take you, whatever, 124 hours a week to check them all. He's kind of insinuating that that I wouldn't have time. So his math was assuming, you know what I mean? This is why, like, if you make a speculation based on something you don't know anything about, you can make things sound really stupid. No offense to the guy, okay? I'm just saying, like, this is just... Okay, that sounded pretty offensive. Maybe I did make offense, I'm not sure. But, like, if it takes you 45 seconds to log on and to check one account and then move on to the next account and get it logged in, then you're doing something wrong. But I just did some time trials today, and working through 20 Jagex accounts, I was able to do a reset cycle with random variables, as in it's not like completely systematized. Like, these were done, this was not done. I had to do multiple different like things to it, and it took me 20 seconds effective, like after I loaded up the Jagex launcher, loaded all the clients up on my computer, moved them to their spots, logged them all in at 5 at a time, did the reset, closed them all out, and then logged out of the Jagex launcher. It was 20 seconds effective because of the power of scale and batching. So with that math, I'll just skip to the end. I did some quick math with Maxine. I talked to him about it. I should be able to effectively 10,000 traders at this level, depending on if I get the buys right, be able to manage 10,000 traders a week for 32 hours a week on average. Because like you'll have reset cycles, which will be like 55 hours, 55.5 hours, and then login cycles, which are I did that based on an assumption, so I've yet to time a complete login cycle, which I just guessed it at half, because you're just logging in and then closing the accounts to reset the timer. So then that, you know, average that out the month and then take it times 0.433. You get about 32 hours a week. So that was really nice to know that, because that got me more excited. So the more the haters come, not haters, but more the criticism comes, and the haters get me even more excited, but more criticism that comes, it challenges me to explore the method, and then it just keeps more or less proving my instincts correct, even though these instincts are developed over years of iterations and like iterations and iterations and iterations and iterations that you guys probably will never see, like notebooks filled with texts, notes, talking to coworkers, talking to my girlfriend, yapping her ear off and watching her eyes roll back into her head, talking to all my friends who don't even play RuneScape. I was just obsessed over the system for a very long time. So just to say instinct doesn't mean just like whatever, you know, I should have a good sense for this, a good feel on this. But yeah, I'm really excited. If that flipping utilities is anywhere near the mark, me just adding those extra 170 accounts on the mine runes really just pretty much doubled my my buy rate. 200 mil a week. If we did that times 4.33, let's just kind of do that. I'm typing it in right now. You're not seeing me do it, but yeah, that's 866 mil a month. So if we took that times 12, that first year would put me in 10 bill. So then that is also profit on top of what I already have. So 12 bill, something roughly. So then, last note, like, for me to run 10,000 accounts, I need about 10 bill. So that this strategy will get me to the base level bank needed to get all accounts operational, which then year 2 would be pretty fucking wild. So, subscribe. Thank you guys for everything. Peace out.